or they're switching to this nonsense. And so, all right, here we go. So YouTube Live is getting ready. I think we're live now, and let's get a recording to the cloud here. All right. All right. So, shalom, everyone. I'm Brother Doug with my brother Joshua. My mom's over there on her bed. Sister Sadia is with us, and Sister Josie is with us. We are the Weekend by Yahuwah Assembly. They're switching to this nonsense. Oh boy, we're getting a little background noise. My bad about that. Let me just stop that. All right, so today we're going to be doing our regular Haftarah Torah readings. I'm going to be starting us off in, let's see, Deuteronomy 30, I think is our Torah reading for today, and then we're going to be going to the prophets. So let's see here. Okay, so I think, let me just get my word software. I like to use it when I'm on the computer here. It's the only program I really have where I can do like a three-way parallel here with the Samaritan Pentateuch, Septuagint, and the Onkelos Targum. So let's try this here. Okay. All right. So just bear with me, everyone. I'm going to get this set up here with my compare view. Select text to compare. So I'll keep it on Complete Apostles Bible, and then I'll add Samaritan Pentateuch in English, ONK. Boom. All right, so now, oh, by the way, announcement, I will be doing a tutorial this week on how to get modules from programs like this and eSword onto your phone, onto your Android with, these are now MySword's last update, according to the link Brother Joshua gave me earlier this week. The new MySword update allows you to use Word modules, like the Word software modules on it. eSword 9 files and even some 8 files. I'll show you on the tutorial. I might do a 2-parter to show you how to convert your old eSword modules, like the Complete Jewish Bible, and you'll even be able to get that on your MySword. So it'll be a pretty cool, I think it's going to be a cool video that people are going to like. It's a little loophole there, so you're not wasting money on modules. So anyway, all right, here we go. So starting here at Deuteronomy chapter 30. Okay, so here we go. And it shall come to pass when all these things shall have come upon you, the baraka and the curse, which I have set before your face, and you shall call them to mind among all the nations in which Yahuwah has scattered you, and shall return to Yahuwah your Elohim, and shall hearken to his voice according to all the things which I command you this day, with all your heart and with all your being, or your soul. And Yahuwah shall make whole your lawlessnesses, shall pity you, and shall again gather you out from all the nations among which Yahuwah has scattered you. Okay. If your dispersion be from one end of the heaven to the other, from there Yahuwah your Elohim shall gather you, and from there Yahuwah your Elohim shall take you. And Yahuwah your Elohim shall bring you in from there into the land which your fathers have inherited, and you shall inherit it. And he will do you tov and multiply you above your fathers. Yahuwah shall purge your heart and the heart of your seed to love Yahuwah your Elohim with all your heart, with all your soul, that you may live. I like how the Targum of Onkelos, how it words it. It says, he will take away the foolishness of your heart. I kind of like that. It's a little facetiousness there. It's kind of like, yeah, you're not going to be fools anymore. Okay, verse 7. And Yahuwah your Elohim will put these curses upon your enemies and upon those that hate you, who have persecuted you. Okay, and you shall return and hearken to the voice of Yahuwah your Elohim, and shall keep his commands. I like how the verse 8 in the Onkelos says, you shall return and be obedient to the word of Yahuwah, and do all the commands which I command you this day. And And Yahuwah your Elohim shall barak you in every work of your hands, and in the offspring of your body, and the offspring of the cattle of your land, because Yahuwah your Elohim will again rejoice over you for Tob as he rejoiced over your fathers. Interesting. And it's kind of interesting because this is obviously future. Obviously, the generation he's talking to are not going to be alive when he does this.
Mm-hmm.
And in my opinion, he's actually talking about a latter generation.
Oh, definitely.
And it doesn't necessarily mean the generation he's referring to is physical descendants of Jacob or not. The forefathers is like it's can sometimes be allegorical. Go ahead, Brother Joshua. Go ahead. I see you got your hand up.
Your screen is on the black loading screen.
Oh, come on, stupid Zoom. Why does it do that? All right, my bad about that. Okay, so let me go backtrack here. Thank you for letting me know that. All right, so the fruits of your land, the cattle, so it talks about baraking us for all the works of our hands. In verse 9. The word of Yahuwah in verse 8. Okay. Persecute you. Okay. So what I found interesting is it mentions that he will do Tob to you, to offspring your body and the offspring of your cattle. Okay. And then he says, if you will hearken to the voice or be obedient to the word of Yahuwah, your Elohim. So it's calling the word of Yahuwah their Elohim here in verse 10. To keep his commandments, statutes, and right rulings written in the book of this law. It doesn't say what's only on the tablets of stone. Okay, it says the whole book of the law. Okay. If you turn to Yahuwah your Elohim with all your heart and with all your soul, for this command which I give you today is not grievous, neither is it far from you. It is not in heaven above, as if one were saying, who shall go up there for us in heaven and shall take it for us? And we will hear it and do it. Neither is it beyond the sea, saying, who will go over for us to the other side of the sea and take it for us and make it audible to us, meaning make it so we can be able to hear it. So audible is like a modernized word, meaning who shall make it so we can actually hear it. The word is very near you and in your mouth, in your heart, and in your hands to do it. Behold, I have set before you this day life and death, Tob and evil.
Mm-hmm.
And if you will hearken to the commands of Yahuwah your Elohim, which I command you this day, to love Yahuwah your Elohim, to walk in all his ways, to keep his right rulings, his statutes, his right rulings, then you shall live and shall be many in number, and Yahuwah your Elohim shall barak you in all the land into which you go to inherit it. But if your heart should change and you will not hearken, and you shall go astray and worship other mighty ones, and serve them. I like how the Onkelos is a little bit more specific. It says worship the idols of the Gentiles and serve them. Mm-hmm. That kind of makes sense historically because that's where they're about to go, or in the time of Daniel. Okay, so I declare to you this day that you shall utterly perish, and you shall by no means live long upon the land into which you go over to the Jordan to inherit it. I call both heaven and earth to witness this day against you. I have set before you life and death, the baraka and curse. Choose life that you and your seed may live. So let me see. I just want to check something in verse 19. Okay, all of them say may live. Okay, all right. I was just double checking. Verse 20, to love Yahuwah your Elohim, to hearken to his voice. Interesting, it says to be obedient to his word in the Onkelos, and to keep close unto his fear, for he is your life and the prolonger of your days. Okay, to abide upon the land which Yahuwah swore to your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to give them. And that's it. That's the end of our Deuteronomy portion. Before we start a new recording, go to the prophets portion. I want to let Brother Joshua speak because I think he has a question or comment to bring up. So go ahead, bro.
I had a question. I was following along in the Aramaic ESV that you sent me. And I noticed everywhere that it says, everywhere where Yahuwah is supposed to be, it uses Maria. What does that mean again?
it's a compound combination. Basically, it's the exact, the English apparent of that would be the Master Yahuwah. So Mare or Mara, even in the book of Daniel, the Masoretic version of Daniel, you'll see that in the Strongs where it has like the lowercase Lord, or it says master. That's what Mara is. So Mara is just the Aramaic word for master. So essentially it's saying the Master Yah as his name. So it's basically it's using the title master in front of Yahuwah's name almost as a compound. And you kind of see that in the Aramaic Peshitta of David Boucher's translation. It will have the master in English and then the tetragrammaton following after. So that's what that means. Mare is master, and then you have Yah, the short poetic form of Yahuwah. So that's probably whoever translated it is translating that from Aramaic into English, the Master Yah or the Master Yahuwah. So yeah. All right, let's see here. So what do we got next? So let me just figure out where we're going to next on the document. Then we're going to start a brand new recording right away. Let's see here. So let's go to our PDF here. Let's see here. So I think we have Hosea 7-12. I just want to double check to make sure. We're not going to do the Isaiah one because we did Isaiah 55-56 like weeks ago. We already did that. So if I'm not mistaken, we've done that before. Yeah, we did that actually 2 weeks ago. So let's see here. Let me just double check. Yeah. Well, actually, it was more than 2 weeks ago. It was like 3 weeks ago. All right. So yeah. So we've done that already. We're just going to jump into Hosea 7. After I start a new recording, we'll start with that. So please stay tuned, everyone. We're going to be doing the prophets portion right after I start up a new recording. So please stay tuned.